Hey YouTube, so trying to make another video here. I just got this on Flipkart, and actually it's not really Flipkart, it's a subdivision of Flipkart or a new company. And so they just delivered this to me. Just like Flipkart, this was delivered by eCart Logistics. And yeah, so let's unbox this and see what's inside. I'm just going to use a scissor because tearing this is taking its time. So let's cut this open. And yeah. So inside is, yep, it's Wii2HDMI. So if you see the V in the background, so I just bought this because I was using a component cable for the V, but sadly you won't be able to use the component cable with a monitor like this monitor. So thought of it would be a fun way to use a HDMI converter so that I can use the V with this monitor. So yeah, so I was doing a little bit of research online about this, and it doesn't really have a good reputation. It kind of gets a bad rap because they say that this crushes the colors, and it's not really good, and there is some interference and ghosting and other problems listed on forums like Reddit and other places. So yeah, so this is a hit or miss. So I'm not sure if I've ended up with a good unit or a bad one. So I'll have to test it and find out. It's written 1080p here. Yeah, here it's written 1080p. If I zoom that in, not sure whether it will be able to do 1080p. I definitely, I mean, I think it will not. Most probably because if you look at the back here, it has written NTSC displays all modes NTSC 480i, 480p, and PAL 567i. So it's this box just definitely will not do. I mean, most probably this does not do hit 1080p. It will be left to your TV to upscale the 480p signal to 1080p if it's full HD television, or 4K, which is 2160, if I'm not wrong, but 4K if it's a 4K TV. So let's open this up. It's not really packed well. So this is a new product. I just opened it in front of the camera, but if you look at the packaging, it's really damaged quite a lot. But it really doesn't matter. This is just as big as a matchbox. It's not really that big as well. So it really doesn't matter though. So let's open it up. See what we get inside the box is just the adapter. There's nothing fancy schmancy here. It's just the adapter. So yeah, that's how it looks. So Wii2HDMI and 1080p HD, so full HD 1080p. So this is how it looks. Again, this has been sold on Flipkart from a subsidiary of Flipkart, Shopsy or something. It's the name. I'll have the link listed in the description below so that you can pick one of this up if you really want interested in buying one of these. It's just a mobile app, so you'll have to access it through your mobile phone. It won't work with the desktop, so but I'll have it listed. It's being sold under for less than 500 if I'm not wrong. So it's really a bargain if it actually works. So this is how it looks. It has a 3.5 mm jack here and the HDMI slot here. So this gets plugged into you'll have to use the regular HDMI cable to plug this to your television or monitor, and this is the where place where you plug in the V. This goes inside the V. So I'm going to try doing that now and see if it works. So I'll be just plugging it to this monitor and see if it works. So I'll just plug it in. So let's see how it fits in the V. So yeah. So yeah, this is how it goes, and yeah, it sticks quite a lot. So quite a bit higher and backside of the V. So there's it just fits snugly though. So there's no wobble, and I don't think it's putting any stress on the connector because it's so lightweight. And this connector on the V is really sturdy. I really like the connector they tend to put inside. It's really sturdy and plugs in quite well. And things Nintendo makes are really high quality. So yeah, kudos. So it plugs really well. So let's see if I can connect a HDMI cable to that, and I'll fire up. So I'm gonna pause the video and connect the HDMI cable and set it up to this monitor and see how it works. Okay, so I've got it set up, and yeah, found a couple of problems with this setup. So as you can see here, it looks really busy at the back of the V, and it looks really busy, and yeah, it sticks out a bit lot. It sticks out a lot. See if you can see here from the shot. It's not really that clear, but if you can see the V, you can see how long it sticks out. So this is where the V's back stops, and this is how long it sticks out. So it's about this much. Let me measure that with a tape if I have it. Yeah. So yeah, so it about, yeah, about 4 inch. So 4 inch, it sticks out about 4 inch from the V. So that's a lot. It sticks out a lot. Yeah. So and let me clear this stuff up. Okay, so yeah, it sticks out a lot. And another problem that I found out was this, where you can see here I plugged in an audio cable because this monitor doesn't have any speakers. So I connected this speaker to the V2HDMI in the 3.5 mm jack. And the problem here is that if you have a big HDMI cable like this, I mean, this is a regular HDMI cable, it's not really that big, but if you can see here, there's not really that much clearance, and they both kind of hit each other, and that causes a little bit of a problem because both these connectors are stressing out each other because they're touching each other, and I had to struggle to fit them both together. So it's not really well designed in that aspect. So there's not really enough space here. So you need to have a really thin a HDMI cable with a really thin hood housing for the connector so that they don't interfere, or a really thin 3.5 mm cable. Usually the 3.5 mm jacks, audio jacks, are not this thick. This is an older one, so the really heavy, solid, high quality one. So that's the reason why it's a little thicker, the plastic, and the same goes with the HDMI cable. But they are not really usually that thick. But yeah, they do. If you have a big HDMI cable with a big hood, as well as a 3.5 mm jack with a big hood, connector hood housing, they're gonna hit each other, touch each other, and interfere with. But again, let's see if it affects functionality. I'm gonna switch on the V now and see how it if it appears on the monitor. So let me switch on the V. So I'm getting a audio buzz. If you can hear that. So let me turn on the V. Turning on the V. Let's see if anything happens on the. Okay, it does appear on the monitor. Oh yeah, and you can see the sensor bars working. Everything's working fine, and it's really clear. Okay, the picture quality is not bad at all, to be honest with you. It's as good as it can be, and yeah, my hard disk is also getting recognized. The V is recognizing the hard disk. So let me show you if I have any games on this. So I'm just gonna let me put my phone here. Okay, so it's not a good angle. Everything's appearing nice and decent. Again, the picture quality is not half bad. If you it is a little blurry on directly viewing it in comparison to let me reduce the volume though, it's really loud. Yeah, there's some interference with the speaker, but yeah, that's fine. Let me load up USB loader. So USB loader loads up, and let's click on start and see if we can play a game. See if it. Again, it's not really bad. The picture quality is half decent actually, and you can use this with the monitor. Let me see what resolution the monitor is picking up. So, if you go into the OSD, it's 720 by 480. So that's the resolution. If you can, I'll zoom that in and show that. So yeah, so it's 720 into 480. That's the native resolution that the Wii outputs in 480p, 60 hertz. So then the maximum resolution of this monitor that it can accept is 1280 into 1024, 60 hertz. And right now the current resolution is that it's receiving is 720 into 480 60 hertz. So that's the native resolution of the Wii 720 into 480 60 hertz. So this is NTSC. Okay, switching to the channel list mode. So the USB device was not recognized. So fortunately, the hard disk did not recognize. No worries. Let me. I'll switch off the Wii and switch it on with the hard disk. So switching it off. Just getting a shock here. I'm just gonna pause the video. Okay, round 2. I'm gonna see if my hard disk gets recognized. Okay, booting the Wii again. Hopefully the hard disk gets recognized now. Okay, let me go back to USB loader. Not in the best position to film this, but let's see if I can correct this a little bit. Oops. Okay, yeah, I'm in. So let me see if I can play a game. Let me go back first and see what. Yeah, let me go back to settings. Oh, sorry, I clicked on home channel. So should I clicked? Okay. Exit to system menu. I'm going to the main VHUD. Yeah. Just wanna go to the settings and see if it's set to 4:3 or 16:9. V settings and. If in case, if I go to screen and set the widescreen setting, so it is in widescreen, let me put it to 4:3, confirm. Okay, let's see how that looks. Okay, this looks much better now. This looks much better. Let me see if this monitor recognizes 480i. Oh, okay, the monitor does recognize 480i. That's amazing. Let me see what resolution the monitor is receiving now. It's 480i. This Dell monitor actually can take 480i. That's amazing. So the Dell monitor actually does recognize 480i. So this monitor can play games all day long, and it's in no input lag at all. So you can actually play your games on this Dell with on 480i on the Wii. So that's amazing. That's really amazing. So yeah, this is absolutely awesome. So it can play games in 480i. So okay, I'm going to set it back to progressive resolution though 480p so that you can have a bit of a picture, better picture quality. Going back to 480 and 480p, confirm. Again, doesn't make a big difference between 480p and 480i, but yeah, let's. Okay, now back. So this is actually not a bad monitor to play games. Well, it's a office monitor meant for office work, but still. So let's go back to menu, click on start. Again, this is amazing because if you have a 4:3 game, it's the best thing here ever. To be honest, yeah, this looks amazing. Okay, so let's play some nice games. What should we play? Kirby? Well, okay, let's play some Kirby. Again, the monitor looks really nice. 480p. Let's see what resolution the game is in. It's 480p. Yeah. Okay, let's skip this. Okay, I'm gonna disconnect the nunchuck. Click on 2. Challenge stages, classic titles, Kirby history. Let's see what history is. It's gonna take us through some Kirby stuff. So, Summer Olympics were held in Barcelona, Spain in 1992. And how is that relevant to Kirby? Who knows? Oh, okay. That's the year when Kirby's Dream Land came out. So that's the first Kirby Game Boy game, I guess. So let's see when was the first NES game, and Bill Clinton was elected the president. Oh, that's great. On that year, 1992. And 1993 is when the European Union was formed. Oh, that's great. That's some news. And Intel released its first Pentium processor in 1993. And I really like the way Kirby walks in this. It's really cute. And I don't know whether Kirby's a girl. I think she's a girl. Is it an it? Either way, so there are some trivia messages in here along with Kirby's history, and this is a nice game though. I mean, that's a nice collection. Let's get back to the main menu. Do you want to return to the main menu? Yes. Okay. Yeah, I had a bit of a. Okay, let's play the classic titles. So I'm holding the Wiimote like this, in the horizontal position, and this is a nice controller. It feels really nice to hold the Wiimote like this and play. Feels like an old school controller. So yeah, this is actually a nice experience playing it on this monitor. And yeah, Kirby's just swallowed everything. Okay. Classic titles. Which one should we play? Let's play the first one. So this is a Game Boy game. I'm wondering how it's gonna look on this monitor. Let's see what resolution it displays, how it's gonna scale. that great though. It's nice. Let me see if I can swallow this. Okay, got a star. Yay! Really like the music though in this game. I'm gonna turn on the volume a little bit. Okay, this guy's a boss. Oh no, he got me. Uh oh. Okay, this guy's tough. Okay, I'm getting get the hang of it now. I'm gonna get you, man. Yeah, got it. Got him, got him, got him, got him. Yeah, not bad. This is really nice. Again, I really like 2D games. Oh, there's a fat guy. I can't swallow him. Let me see if I can hit him. Yeah, kill him. Oh, I swallowed two things at once. Really like Kirby's swallow mechanism. Can I go in? Yeah, I can. How do I go up? Ah, like that, okay. Swallow it in. Swallow two guys there. Okay, so that's Kirby. I'm gonna exit that. I'm gonna keep playing if I. So go back to the menu. Hopefully it goes back to UXP GX loader instead of the V menu. Ah, no, it went back to the V menu. It should do that hack where you returns back to the USB loader GX instead of taking me to the V menu. Okay, so that was it. I can show you another game. Let's see Metroid. Metroid. Yeah, let's see some Metroid. Well, this feels amazing though. This needs a nunchuck. So got the nunchuck ready. Yeah, look at that. That's really beautiful. The amazing thing is there's no lag with this monitor at all. Nunchuck's connected. I have to use the remote. I've already been playing the first player. Can listen to the MP3, but let's be first one. I really like Samus's animation. They're awesome animation. So yeah, this is a beautiful device, and I mean, for 500 rupees, In India, for the Wii, this is amazing. It's gonna get you to play your Wii on your HD TV. So it's really good. Sound is good. The picture quality is good there. It's all there. And see if you can move. Yeah, it works really well. Really works really well. So I can see, you can see, I can see. So I can go, I can move. And Metroid is amazing as ever. Okay, so go inside there and I can play around. Hopefully find some enemies. Oh, what is that? Wait, there's some crazy creatures there. Amazingly enough, Samus doesn't run out of ammo though. Yeah, so if you like more of this, let me know. And it's actually a little bit of gaming content. Uh, what is this? Yeah, I'm sucking at Metroid. Again, I'm sitting at a very uh, off angle, so that's the reason why I'm not doing well. But yeah, so yeah, I'll exit the menu, exit the V, and that's the review. Uh, so I'm gonna switch it off now and yeah. So this is an amazing device and for the money and yeah, if you, I'm gonna list it in the description. I'm gonna list a bunch of it, not just from Flipkart, from any other seller that I can find online. So if you're really interested, you can pick it up and enjoy. And again, a really cheap and useful device, especially in India. If you have a V console, and if you just want to play some games and you have it hacked with VBrew and USB GX loader. There's a lot of tons of games. Just get a cheap hard disk like this. Like how? So just get a hard disk like this, a cheap hard disk, and just have it connected. This is just a 250 gig hard disk, and you're all set. You can have like 50 games loaded on it. I have at least 30 games loaded, and you're all set. You can get a bigger hard disk if you need more games, and then you can just play around 50 to 100 games and just get a V2 HDMI. Again, it's upside down, so that's ridiculous though, and I just noticed that. So it's upside down V2 HDMI. So just get that, and for 5,000 rupees, this whole setup, 4 to 5,000, you have a really good gaming system that you can just enjoy on your big screen TV. Again, it's not gonna rival any PS4 or Xbox One or anything like that, even the Switch. But again, it doesn't really matter. Gameplay is what counts, and there are tons of games on the Wii that have really good gameplay. So yeah, that's it, and enjoy. Thank you and bye.